Hi everyone, this is a day we've all been waiting for. Let's go ahead and extract some honey, and we're going to have to start with trimming the comb off, and that's what we're going to do now. So I'm going to go ahead and start by just trimming the top edge, the very top edge of the comb caps off of the honey, so that I can put this right back in with my bees. I want to trim as little as possible off. That way they don't have as much work to do when it comes time to put them right back in there. All they'll have to do is put more honey in there, which would be really great. So basically, you can see that there is a lot of this that it wasn't able to take the caps off. So I'm going to go ahead and let me move my camera up a little bit for you. There you go. I'm going to go ahead and just break the tops of these caps. That way the honey can come out in the extractor. Now this beeswax is very awesome. You can make candles out of it. Actually, what I'm going to probably be doing with it is just waxing more of my frames so that the bees don't have to work so hard. I've already done one of the frames, and that one's sitting in the extractor dripping right now. We only have 8 frames to do today, but I will show you what I can. So some people use a hot knife, which I don't have, and it kind of melts it all the way down. I might consider getting one of those. But we can render this wax after we're done and get all the honey out of it, and then use it, like I said, for candles. It can be used in different salves. Oops, I'm sticking to the board. And I've got my extractor set up over to the right here. And we're going to just break these few that are left here right along the edge. You can hear the honey dripping over there. I like that sound. Got my jars all set up. I'm not real good with the video, but we're working on that. So I'm going to hand this over to my assistant, and he's going to put that in there, and he's going to hand me another frame. Already got a bunch of people wanting the honey. And I'll show you what we're doing with that. As soon as we got it full, we've got to cut 2 more. And then we'll move our camera and show you what's happening there. Now, what I've got going down below here is this wax is falling into a small bin with holes in the bottom of it. Big thanks to my friend Rick at our bee club for giving us that. Great, we appreciate it. And in the bottom of that, it's falling into a bigger bin, which has a gate on it, and I will show you that too. I just don't have enough hands right this minute. And what will happen is any of the honey will drip out of the wax. And after that, we can drain it out of the little gate that is at the bottom of the bigger bin. This is a messy process, but so worth it. It's amazing the work that we put in to get our honey. Gotta break open all these little caps. They're like little tiny tubes. Little straws, if you can think of an itty bitty straw, and the bees fill it right up. So I think that one's ready. We gotta do one more and then I'll show you the extractor. And don't drip it on the floor. All right. I'm gonna grab one more. Then I'll show you the rest of the process here. Trying to stay as neat as we can here, because it can make a mess on your floors. You don't want it to be extracting honey outside. You will be swarmed by bees. It's not a good thing. Always extract your honey inside closed doors. Smells really good. Very nice. So let's see what else we got here. Just a little up here. I actually ordered a roller. That should be here soon. The rollers are nice. It's just like a paint roller with little plastic pins on it, and you can just roll it over the surface. And it takes pokes little holes into the caps. So when I'm done with this, I'm going to put these right back on, and the bees are going to fill them right back up with honey, which is awesome. You know, a lot of people say that they... Let me see. A lot of people say that they take their frames out and they just let the bees clean them out, or their extractor. I do not do that because it encourages robbing. So just so that you know, not the best of ideas. And what I mean by robbing is it causes bees to come around that don't belong in our area because they can smell the sweetness. Have you ever been out and eating lunch somewheres and all of a sudden a bee comes around because you have a soda? They smell the sugar and they come from miles around, and they would actually begin to take the honey from your bees' hives if you allow too much of that stuff in your area. That's why it's important to make sure that you're not leaving any wax or any propolis or anything out around your hives. Okay, so this is what we have. This room is really small. So this is our extruder. And you can see we've got 4 frames in there. And then what happens is there's a gate down here. Okay, hold on a minute. There's a gate down here on the bottom that you have to make sure is closed. Make sure before you start, because if it's not closed, your honey's going to run all over the place. I already set this up with my bucket, which also, my bucket also has, like I said, small room, lots of people in here. My bucket also has a gate on it. Make sure that's closed. You don't want to do all this work and lose your honey. So now I'm going to go ahead and bring you guys back up, and you can watch. We need the lids right behind you, and you can watch us start to get our honey out of here. We'll put the lids right on here. My hands are sticky.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Doesn't matter which
No,
way, right?
just okay, not too fast, not too fast. Just keep it at the same pace, not too fast. nothing's hitting. I think it's the, hold on one
Well,
second.
it's out of
I
whack.
think it's got,
I think
yeah,
it's
it's
out of
just,
whack.
it's the, yeah, we're good. We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spin it the other way, the opposite way that you were.
This way.
Go ahead. And don't do it super fast. Okay, let's stop it for a second and look inside. You want to take that. And if you look down in here, can we even see it? What is happening with these guys? You can see that the honey is starting to come out of these holes. So we need to spin it longer. We need to keep right on going here. Now, a lot of times I think that what's happening is it's, there you go. That's a good pace right there. They're off center is what's happening. So if you do it too fast, the whole thing will tip over. So be careful with that. Just keep on spinning. Go a little bit faster. Okay, let's hold on a minute. Let's flip them.
Really?
Yep. Here. We'll flip them over here.
I would think there'd be a little bit more.
I didn't flip them as in that way. I just flipped them upside down. There's a lot more in there still. Just gonna flip them upside down. Some of the comb came out. That's not good. Okay. Sticky. Okay, go ahead. Something's knocking on something here.
What is knocking?
I think it's this guy because you don't have it set. You don't have it set in there right. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there's little bars in the bottom. I didn't set it in right. There you go. Keep spinning. And I'm wondering too, this handle is a little loose. There we go. And the bowl was hanging down just a little bit. Keep going. They're just moving around in there. We just gotta keep these covers on. Okay, now this is gonna be a sticky mess, so when they come out, we gotta still flip and do the other side yet.
And where do they go?
Pack in those.
Really?
Yeah. Or we could lay them in the big bin.
I thought you had to reverse things.
We're going to in a minute. Okay, let's see how this side's looking. Stop. We don't want it all over. Let's see, there's some honey down there. I think we might have to go just a itty bit faster. Let's see. Hold on. Boy, that's slippery.
And just everything
Okay,
is.
go ahead and try it. Yeah, give it a good spin. That's good. Yeah, Yeah, you see it? It's all coming out now. Okay, don't go as fast. It's gonna go nuts. Yeah, you can see it coming out on the sides. That's what we needed. Nice. Oh, I wish y'all had smell-o-vision. That smells great.
Taste-o-vision.
Taste-o-vision. Believe me, it smells good. Okay, let's see. See where we are at. Oh yeah, that's looking better. Yeah. I'm losing a lot of my, let's just go ahead and turn these all around. Let's get the honey out the other side. So I'm losing a lot of my wax, but that's okay. Oh, that's better. Look at that. You can see that they've gotten the honey out of that. They're pretty good, except for a few spots here. All right, so let's go turn it back on the other side. Put these back down in there. There's these little 2 bars in the bottom that they have to be sat on. So we'll do that. My hands, I don't think have ever been so sticky. Getting it done. All right, let's put that lid back on. And off we go.
Same way or different one?
Doesn't matter. Go ahead. You spin it good. Go ahead.
Well, we have something going
Got
on.
it. I moved it. You're good to go. Nice. So in a minute, I'm going to show you guys some of the honey and what we do next. We've got a strainer down here that's a double strainer, and I'm going to open the gate on the extractor. Okay, you want to stop for a minute? Let me look. We'll open the gate on the extractor and see. Beautiful. I'd say we got some honey, okay? About time for your fingers to get sticky here. You want to put that one back? Don't go carrying these outside without your suit on. Okay? Yeah, I know you're courageous, but I prefer that you're alive. Because those bees will come after you. All right. We are good. I need to grab this, and I'm going to bring you right down here. And you can see what happens next. Oh, there's quite a bit in there. It's just up to the bottom of the gate, though, so we'll see if any actually comes out. So let's see. Let's go ahead and tip that just a little bit. Start to get that honey to come out. There it is. Look at that beautiful honey. There it is, everybody. That's what we've been working so hard for. Now, it's going to strain through both of these baskets, and you can see that this mesh is a little bit bigger than the one below. And we're going to go ahead and have that go through there. And all the little bits of wax that are in the honey are going to go ahead and stay in here. And then we'll clean that out and we'll save that wax. So I have my jars all ready, and thanks for watching. I appreciate you subscribing, and I'll see you later.